Hi Aries, how are you today? It's Melanie at Tarot Alignment. Sorry, just got done with a workout. Busy day, laundry day, all kinds of stuff going on today. Getting ready for the week. Planning a week. It's always good to plan the night before or the day before what you're going to do. That's why I always talk about my whiteboard, because on my whiteboard I always write down what I have to do. So it's not on a piece of paper that I can lose. It's right there in my face in my office. So just a little tidbit. Okay, I think we're going to do a Celtic cross. Let's see what we got for Aries. Aries. Remember, if this doesn't resonate, it's not supposed to. It's not your reading. Go. You might find another reading that might work for you. Not all readings are for you. Also remember that tarot is not what you live your life by. We all have free will, free choices. Aries. This feels good now. Yes. Okay. Okay. The surrounding energy that you have is the Five of Pentacles. You feel left out, abandoned. The Devil shows up here, so there could be some kind of toxic energy around you that doesn't make you feel well. And then we have the Knight of Pentacles. Offers coming in or situation that's coming in. Okay. What is in your past was the Queen of Wands. What's in your future is the Nine of Cups. What's your grounding energy is the Page of Swords. Some information is coming in. And what's above you is Death and Rebirth, number 13. So let's take, and on the bottom of the deck, there's Seven of Pentacles, something growing around you. So you could be in a situation where things are growing and its spirit is telling you to take the time to grow within. And that's what I kind of feel is going on. Because with this energy that you're in right now, this feeling of left out, abandoned, not really here, not really participating, just kind of like in your own head, that is kind of a negative energy. And that's what you're doing to yourself. And I think what Spirit is telling you with this Knight of Pentacles, it's time to get out of this mode. And it's time to like have better talk or better self-talk about yourself. It's amazing how telling yourself, oh, like me, my arms are waggy. Yeah, they're waggy. I'm almost 60 years old. I'm waggy. I'm wrinkly. And then even when I was 25 years old, there was this expectation of what I thought other people wanted me to be instead of just being me. And being me is accepting that person. And I think all of the gurus out there talk about self. And one of my favorite ones is Oso. Oso talks about self and talks about the duality of things. So if you're going to, and it's cause and effect. And so if you're constantly putting yourself down, is that you're going to start shrinking and your body's going to start feeling really poorly. And so now what Spirit is telling you is like, okay, your time's up. Time is up. Yeah. You're done. And you're done with negative energy towards yourself. and it's time to go out. It's springtime. Go walk in the rain. We're supposed to have rain here in California. It's hilarious. We have rain and everybody's like these warning signs. It's like, please, come on. I get over it. I mean, people have real weather and we get excited over rain. I mean, yeah. Anyway, that's why we're doing the readings today, because I may not have power tomorrow because, California, they like to shut off the power. It's windy, so let's shut off the power. It's raining. We got to shut down the freeway. Same thing. That's the same kind of attitude, though. It's raining, so I can't go outside. It's windy. I can't go outside. I have to stay inside. I can't let anybody in because it's windy outside. I can't do anything because it's, some kind of, weather, anomaly is happening. But no, what Spirit is saying is that, come on, let's just get out of our comfort zone and let's just let's go out and see what's going on. Let's go out and see what's going on. In the past, you've had a sexy siren in your past, and that could be a sexy male or a sexy female. A very sexy woman, very intuitive, very sexy man, very intuitive. Something that grounded you, made you feel whole. So what happened with that, what the problem is, what the root is a Page of Swords. Page of Swords is energy that there was just some information that came in that just, it wasn't right. It was something that was just off. And I think it was your energy that was off, or it could have been the other person's energy. It was the two of you just couldn't match. And the Page of Swords is also a message or information. And maybe the information that you were exchanging with this person was negative because you were in a negative mind frame. Changing our mind frame. And when people see us happy, they want to be with us. You're like that flower that starts to bloom, and then everybody wants to like buzz around you and feed on your nectar. And you had that, but something changed with this sword, Page of Swords. So let's see what changed with this Page of Swords. Justice, there wasn't an equality, and then somebody was bored. Somebody was bored with the situation. There wasn't balance. So that tells me that somebody in that relationship was taking more and not giving back. And that's an imbalance. Okay? Now let's see where your person's head at. So Spirit, where's Aries person at? The sexy siren. Where is that person at now? One more. Oh, 10 of Pentacles. They're fine. They're with their family. They're enjoying themselves. They're having a good time. Bottom of the deck, King of Cups. They're quiet, secure in their emotions. They're very firm about their emotions, but they're very balanced in their emotions. They know what they want. And what they didn't want was an imbalance in the relationship. I think they wanted you to give them what they were giving you. And so what Spirit is telling you is to get out and start participating in life, start doing what you need to do. In the future, you've got the 9 of Cups. There's a lot of joy and happiness coming in the future. And why is that? So tell us, Spirit, why is there joy and happiness coming in the future? All right, here we go. We're stopping. You ready? You're getting an offer. A message is coming in. Might be a little bit of conflict. Might be a lot of, banter going back and forth, but that's not necessarily negative banter. It could be just sparring of some kind, sparring of ideas, throwing things on a wall, seeing how it comes out. That's always good. You're kind of tired. You're still struggling. You're still struggling to get out of this energy here, but it's going to change. See, here's another offer, and it's a soft little offer, a little bit of tenderness from a Page of Cups. See, something's coming in fast. When you get the Chariot card in the future, now what that tells me is that, see, the Chariot card is that is like a divine guided. That Chariot, he has a crown on. And that crown is intellect. That crown is the universe and the body are all in line, and they're driving those horses. Those horses don't have any reins. So it is the negative and the positive, the yin and the yang, the duality of life is that it's all coming together and in line. So what you weren't in line with comes in line in the future. What you felt like were your struggles and feeling left out and living in your own self-toxic energy is that it comes in line in the future. And you've learned from this lesson that, okay, so there has to be a balance. Is that you figured that out. And every time we go through these moments where we meet these people, is that those people were there to teach us something. And sometimes the harsh truth is not what we want to hear. Now, what is optimistic about this whole reading is that you get the Death and Rebirth card and that transformation. So there's a transformation that is coming. And I kind of feel like it's coming within this week. Is that you're going to feel something. You're going to feel a sense of rebirth. You're going to feel a sense, okay, yes, Melanie's tarot alignment is right, is that I do need to get out of this rut. I am putting off, this was a great relationship. This was a great person to be with. And I don't want to disrupt that harmony, but I do realize that my own harmony needs, to be checked. So with the Death and Rebirth, let's see what we got. Still at the bottom of the deck, Strength card. Okay. So let's see what's going on. Let's see if we can predict when this Death and Rebirth is going to happen. I kind of feel like it's going to happen this week. But we can also clarify with the Zodiac of 108 and 21 tarot cards, oracle cards. Here we go. Yeah, see, the Strength man came out again at the Hangman, the Four of Wands, and the Three of Swords. So what that tells me, here is that the Strength card. So when you get the Strength card, is that is a card of, okay, I have higher intellect. See how she has the lion and she has the human face? It's like it's you coming into your own power and going, yes, I am who I am and I accept me. And that's why we go into this Hangman, where we're just taking a pause. We're meditating before we take action, because we know that the actions that we take in the future are for that foundation that we want. We want that security. We want that happiness that security can give us, that foundation. We're kind of off. We're not really there. And this heartache that we feel is within ourselves because we're just kind of, crooked. We're kind of like 11:45, or 15 after 3. We're just we're not aligned perfectly. And in order to get aligned perfectly, now is the time to start. If we were to start our alignment like the seasons, the spring is when we start growing. And we take this time to grow like a flower blooming. And remember, we had the grounding card. See, we got the sun. That's another Leo energy. You may have a Leo that's going to come in and change things up a bit. Oh, well, I'll share with this in a minute because this is good. Is that if you go with the seasons and you go with nature, and okay, so in the springtime, we kind of just start, we start to bud, we kind of like peek out. You're like, okay, what's going on? What's going on? And then as the sun starts shining, we kind of grow a little more, a little more, a little more. And then now we're in summer. And it's like, yes, I want all of that energy that the sun can give me. And then when fall comes, is that we start preparing for our winter's nap. If we start growing like the seasons and paying attention to that, and we take the time to plant and sow our seeds, so we don't get depleted. Like, it seems like you're depleted, but we've had a hell of a last 2 years. I mean, I lost 2 parents. I'm not kidding you. I lost both my parents within 3 months. Deep depression, alone, held up alone for 2.5 years until I decided I was going to read tarot cards because I'm still trying to get out there. And I mean, this is a journey that I'm sharing my journey with you when I'm giving you this kind of advice. It's like, yes, it's hard. It's difficult, but we got to get out there. We got to do it. And this is why. Because at the end of this reading, this is what you don't know that's coming towards you. And this can give you hope. Just like, hope is the greatest thing in the world to have, is hope. And you have hope for the sun. You have the sun. You have the 6 of Swords, getting out into clearer waters. You have the Judgment. You're going through, self-analysis and judging, okay, well, I'm not going to stay in that place anymore. I'm moving on. And you're also getting rid of people who keep you in that place. If you want to change, you need to change your environment. You need to change your talk. You need to change what you watch on TV. You need to change what you read. All those things. And here you've got the 2 of Wands that's going into a new future. And then in that new future is an offer. It's an offer of love. Because somebody sees you loving you. And when you love yourself, people want to love you. And it is an Ace of Cups. It's true love. And there's lots of passion. So that's my advice for you. Again, this is tarot. But I think tarot sometimes mimics life, or life mimics tarot, or what is it? Art. These are all cards. It's all artwork. Art mimics life. Who knows? All right, you take care, and thank you for watching Melanie at Tarot Alignment. Bye.